Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Universe Mode on the JPG channel. We are here live in Royal Oak, Michigan, getting ready for some tag team action here tonight on the Red Brand.
From New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 194 pounds, Ricky Saints.
As we are joined by none other than absolute Ricky Saints himself, him and his partner, All Ego Ethan Page, getting ready to take on a man that's been a thorn in their side, a man that they have quite a bit of envy towards in Javon Evans. And Javon Evans found himself a tag team partner tonight. We're going to find exactly out who just that is. I'm told it's a man that Javon Evans has a good friendship with behind scenes. And a man that's certainly going to step up to the plate to try and help Javon Evans take these two egotistical maniacs out. As a team of Ricky Saints and All Ego Ethan Page, known as Absolute Ego. Obviously, I mean, you can tell these guys' egos are pretty big because they don't even come out together. They have to have two separate entrances just to take up, I guess, a little bit more time of our show. Apparently, as Ethan Page coming down to the ring now. A man that holds a victory over Javon Evans last week. Meanwhile, Ricky Saints also holds a victory over Javon Evans, but Javon Evans also holds a victory over Ethan Page. So really back and forth between these three, I should say. In the last few weeks, we're going to see who gets the upper hand tonight when Javon Evans evens the odds with a tag team partner to start things off on Monday Night Raw. We're coming off a very hot Elimination Chamber. We got our answer as to who will be in the other half of the main events of WrestleMania. We know that Seth freaking Rollins will be challenging CM Punk. We also know that Bianca Belair will have a championship match at WrestleMania after winning the Women's Elimination Chamber. And it looks like we got our answer as to who is joining Javon Evans tonight. It is indeed the future of Lucha Libre himself, Dragon Lee. What a guy to have on your side. This guy is absolutely incredible, absolutely entertaining in every aspect of the word. Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, that's going to be one hell of a tag team here tonight, taking on All Ego Ethan Page and Ricky Saints. Dragon Lee has been making a name for himself here on the main roster ever since getting the co-sign by the legendary Rey Mysterio as, like I said just earlier, the quote-unquote future of Lucha Libre. Very hopeful for Dragon Lee's future here on Monday Night Raw. Could start with a big victory over Absolute Ego here tonight. As Michigan is preparing to get a little bouncy as Javon Evans makes his way down to the ring. Very infectious young man. Crowd loves this guy. Definitely a bright future for him as well. Got an incredible night of action planned for you guys, folks. The Intercontinental Champion, Oba Femi, making true to his promise, is back in action here tonight. As a mystery opponent yet again. Just like he did in Canada when Kevin Owens showed up to answer the open challenge. What a night what an opportunity that would have been for Kevin Owens if he did defeat Oba Femi and gain that Intercontinental Championship in his home country. Unfortunately, Oba Femi was the better man that night. Oba Femi walking away with the win. Meanwhile, tonight, Oba Femi looks for a different challenge. As he said, he was going to be a defending and a fighting champion leading into WrestleMania. As here we go, the bell rings and Dragon Lee and Ricky Saints locking up in the center of it. Beautiful snap suplex by Saints. Getting the upper hand in the early goings, but Dragon Lee got to watch out This is a man that can really turn it on in a nutshell. At the drop of a hat. Let's look out here. Dragon Lee making Saints think about it. Oh, big back body drop to Ricky. And now, wait a minute, just picks him up. Oh my God, a deadlift. Backdrop driver by, Dragon Lee. Just spiked Saints. And now Dragon Lee again. Oh no, a tag to Javon this time. Gonna get Javon into this thing. Beautiful Hurricane Rana by the young OG. As now Javon Evans goes to work on a man that has certainly not made his time on Monday Night Raw very fun and exciting. Known as Ricky Saints. Beautiful headlock takeover by Javon Evans. A reversal out of that back suplex. And now goes for the knees once again. Saints able to get the counter again. Now Saints gets Javon back on his shoulder. Oh my goodness, tearing him face first, inside out. Now Saints gets the tag to All Ego, another man that, I mean, he's been a thorn on Javon Evans' side for a lot longer time than Saints has. Saints has pretty much just recently arrived up on the scene. Paige and Javon have been fighting for a better part of a year. As I look at this, Javon Evans spiking Paige out of nowhere. With a poison rod, Paige has to get the shoulder out. What a move by Javon Evans, just turning up the pace of this one pretty quickly here as he goes to lock up Ethan Page. But obviously Page is going to have the strength advantage as well as the experience advantage when it comes to Javon Evans. And now Ethan Page sending Javon Evans back into the corner of him and Absolute Ricky Saints. As now look at this. Oh, double shoulder tackle knocking Javon Evans down. Javon needs to be careful. He needs to get a tag to Dragon Lee when he can, but still trying to fend off Saints. Goes for an Irish whip reversal. Oh, tried to attack Page. Did not end that well for Javon Evans, but now Javon going right back to business on Saints. Out and over. My God, what a tilt-the-world DDT. And now Javon Evans going off the rope. Oh, but Ricky Saints out of harm's way. Javon loves to have those high-risk moments in his matches, and sometimes they work for him, and sometimes they don't. As now Saints tags in Ethan Page again. Beautiful tag team continuity of these two. And now a double big back body drop. Javon Evans is in some trouble. Ethan Page and Ricky Saints has been all over the kid. And now Page off the ropes, goes for a big boot. Javon Evans out of harm's way, though. And now, oh my God, what a stunner off the ropes. Goes for a cover. Page gets a shoulder out at one. But that is certainly the momentum shift that Javon would need in this match. As now look out here, Javon Evans looking to get a little bouncy off the ropes with a Hurricane Rana. And now Javon Evans trying to go for I think a drop kick of sorts, but Ethan Page taking advantage of Javon Evans' inability to get things going, as now goes for a roll-up attempt. Ethan Page again out of the cover. And now Javon trying to get Page back into his corner. Failing to do so as now Page trying to get Javon Evans up on that top rope. What an elbow strike right from Javon. It goes for a kick. Page able to duck it. And now Javon Evans sending Ethan Page back into the corner once more. Oh, tries to attack Saints. And now, wait a minute. Oh, what a strike by Javon, though. Hit his mark that time. Goes for a drop kick in the corner. Page again escaping. There's now Ethan Page. What's he got planned here? Gonna put Javon Evans away. My God. Bit of a deadlift power slam by All Ego. Javon Evans is certainly feeling the damage of everything that Absolute Ego has put it on him here tonight. As now Ethan Page taking him for the ride with the Ego's Edge. Ego's Edge connects, and this could be over. Dragon Lee has to make the save. Dragon Lee has to make the save, and Ethan Page is not like that. Big kick right to the face of Dragon Lee. But that was a momentarily distraction by Dragon Lee, which might have given Javon Evans just a moment to breathe. And that's all the kid really needs. As now Ethan Page again sending Javon Evans back into his and Saints' corner. But Javon Evans trying to go off the ropes. Again, met by Ego Ethan Page. And now there's the knees he was going for earlier. Monkey flip from Javon. Tags in Dragon Lee. Much needed tag if you ask me. As here comes Dragon Lee, obviously fresh out of the gate. Looking to chop up the chest of Ethan Page. Turning all Ego inside out is Dragon Lee. And now, trying to get him against those ropes, but no. Oh, what a kick. What a kick by Dragon. And now look at this. Goes for a standing shooting star. Knees up by Ethan Page. And now Dragon Lee getting sent into the turnbuckle. Ethan Page has him on the top rope. Dragon Lee, nice reversal though. Oh, and gets met by an elbow right to the face. Every time Dragon Lee and Javon Evans tries to get something going in this match, it's all Ego there to shut it down. And again, driving some elbows to Ethan Page is Dragon Lee. Back and forth, these two are going. Oh, what a kick to the face. Met beautifully. And now big elbow right to the midsection of Ethan Page. Tries to go for Ricky Saints again. Saints, look out here. Dragon Lee trying to get a piece of Ricky Saints, but Saints obviously playing some mind games. Big super kick connects to Ethan Page. Dragon Lee now looking to scale to the top ropes. Long ways away from the ring. Goes for a splash. Knees up by Page. Knees up by Page is now. Now he gets Ricky Saints out. There's Dragon Lee. And now look out here. Look at this combination by Dragon Lee. My God. What a big boot. As now Dragon Lee scales the top rope. Double foot stomp right to the midsection. And this is not where where Ricky Saints wants Dragon Lee to be, is when he gets this momentum going for himself. He happens to be one of the hardest people to stop when he gets going like this. There's now Dragon Lee, getting thrown right to the outside. And Page gonna probably get the tag to Ricky Saints, but I guess not. Page looks to take it all out on his own here. Double knees right to the face of Dragon Lee. And now Dragon Lee, nice reversal that time. And big drop kick averted by Page. Meanwhile, Dragon Lee getting back in the ring here. Cat and mouse game from Page and Dragon Lee. And a big kick right to the leg from Dragon. As I look out here, goes off the rope, slides through the legs. Look at this. Beautiful Hurricane Rana by Dragon Lee. And now Ethan Page looking to go for the tag, but Dragon Lee stopping him dead in his tracks. And a chop to the knee of Ethan Page. Now Dragon Lee setting Page into the turnbuckle. They might get the tag to Saints in just a second here. Ego thinking about it here, trying to put Dragon Lee on the top rope. Oh, Dragon Lee, nice counter though. Chop to the chest. Goes for something else, but Page, nice reversal. Now Dragon Lee again, send him into the corner. My God, what a kick. Now Dragon Lee on the second rope here. Double axe handle connects. Dragon Lee now. Look out here, going for something, but Ethan Page able to counter out. Was going for a powerbomb of sorts, but Page with a nice counter. And now Ethan Page has Dragon Lee in his side. Oh, big strike right to the face. Page again trying to take him off the ropes. Dragon Lee again able to escape. Look out here, Dragon Lee firing up. My God, look at that. A roll through powerbomb connects. Page has to get the shoulder out. And Dragon Lee now takes to the ropes. Oh, but Ricky Saints taking him out. Look out, Javon Evans from halfway across the ring, wiping out Ricky Saints. And now Javon's not done there just yet, looking to get his measure of revenge on Saints. Takes out Saints. I don't think he's done there just yet, as all Ego could get some too. A man, like I said, has been a thorn in Javon Evans' side. As now Dragon Lee's back up on his feet. This match has suddenly turned around for Dragon Lee and Javon Evans is now, look out here, Dragon Lee going for the kill. No, Saints out of harm's way. And now back and forth these two are going. Oh, what a huge drop kick to Saints. Javon Evans able to turn things around for his team. Chop from Dragon Lee averted, chop from Saints averted. Back and forth these two are going. There's now Dragon Lee. Oh, big knee strike averted. And now look at this, Dragon Lee, my God, over the top with it. And a big clothesline averted by Ethan Page, but Dragon Lee turning it around again. Oh, big strike. No, it goes for a roll-up attempt, does Page. Roll-up attempt on Dragon Lee, count of 1, almost a 2 count. Dragon Lee able to get the shoulder out. And now Ethan Page going for something there, but Dragon Lee able to escape. And now look out here, Dragon Lee has Ethan Page up for a brain buster, my God. Just connected beautifully, did Dragon Lee. And now sending Ethan Page out to the ropes. And now look out here, what does Dragon Lee have in store for Ethan Page? Tree of Woe positioning. And now wait a minute, Dragon Lee has Ethan Page's legs caught into the turnbuckle, looking to spike him. My God, look at that. And now trying to take Saints out again, but Saints drives a knee right to Dragon Lee. Oh, big drop kick connects. And now Dragon Lee has Ethan Page where he wants him on the top rope. What does Dragon Lee have in store for him off the top? Look out here from the heavens with the Hurricane Rana. My God. And now Dragon Lee's calling for the end here. He's calling for the end here for Ethan Page. No, Page with a nice reversal out of Operation Dragon. And now this time here, Ego has Dragon Lee up for another Ego's Edge. And a second Ego's Edge connects. Dragon Lee planted by Ego in the cover, goes for the cover. Page has to fight a little bit more. And now wait a minute here, Dragon Lee trying to send Ethan Page off the ropes. Big drop kick, did not get all of it. You can see the damage on Ethan Page, but also the damage that has been felt to Dragon Lee as now Saints playing some unfair tactics here as now Javon Evans turns his attention to Ethan Page. Ricky Saints just spiked Dragon Lee on the outside. You know, Dragon Lee getting set back in the ring. No, he gets to go back into his ring on his own terms. Big kick right to the face to Ricky Saints. And now a tag to Javon. A tag to Javon here as now Javon has an opportunity to take out Ethan Page, goes for a power bomb. And oh, wait a minute. No, nice reversal from Javon here. Goes for a cover. A snag cover, but no, not enough. And oh, wait a minute. Oh, Javon Evans overshooting it. My God. Look to take to the outside, but Ethan Page keeping his distance. But wait a minute. Dragon Lee is just waiting patiently here. Oh, what a knee strike right to the face. A knee strike right to the face from Dragon Lee. And now Lee's sending Ego back into the ring. Javon Evans now calling Ethan Page up to his feet, looking to get bouncy yet again. Look out here off the ropes. Again, wiping out the referee, though, and sends Ricky Saints crashing to the floor. This is Javon Evans' opportunity. And sending Ethan Page. Look out here. Here's the cutter. Oh, the OG cutter connects, but the ref's down. The ref's down. Get in for the cover here. 1, 2, 3. Javon and Dragon Lee pick up the victory. What a match we just witnessed between these two, and what a team they turned out to be. Dragon Lee helping Javon Evans get a measure of revenge on Absolute Ego here tonight. That's got to feel good for the young OG and the future of Lucha Libre.
The following is an open challenge. That is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Well, folks, it is indeed time for Femi again to make good on his promise, be a fighting champion. The ruler has arrived. He's got the hair down. He's looking as good as ever after a fresh victory over Kevin Owens in Canada nonetheless. So he's feeling on top of the world here tonight as he looks to take out whoever gets in front of his way, so to speak. And whoever dares to try and take the Intercontinental Championship off the ruler's back and shoulders. Mighty wide shoulders, might I add. You can see the crowd in unison giving Femi their undivided attention and respect. As I'm sure the ruler would like nothing less of it. And the more we see of this guy, Femi, the more impressed we get of him. I mean, what a match that was against Kevin Owens at the Elimination Chamber. If you guys didn't see that, you need to check that out. I believe that would be the first episode of the Elimination Chamber here on the JPG channel. Let's look at the aura this man is exuding right now, as we get ready to find out who is challenging Femi for the Intercontinental Championship tonight in Michigan. Oh, look out here. What a match this is going to turn out to be for Femi, because Johnny Wrestling has answered the open challenge. And Femi is excited for this one. Obviously, being a former NXT superstar, you talk about somebody that paved the way to be what became as big of an NXT superstar. Johnny Gargano is certainly up there. Former NXT champion, former NXT North American champion in Johnny Wrestling, former WWE Tag Team champion along with Tommaso Ciampa we see on SmackDown now. Also a former Tag Team champion here on Monday Night Raw as well. Johnny Wrestling is in the building. He's looking to add more hardware to his name and defeat the ruler here tonight. But man, is that going to be a catastrophic task, even for Johnny Wrestling. Well, Femi wanted the best challenges possible during this title reign in the last just 48 or longer amount of hours. He has faced Kevin Owens, and now he's going to face Johnny Gargano. So he's certainly going to get what Femi wanted leading into WrestleMania. Nothing says WrestleMania season like a championship match on Monday Night Raw. Femi wants to make sure that he earns himself his spot at WrestleMania.
Introducing the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano. And his opponent from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 310 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion,
This is set to be a good one, folks. Femi and Gargano looking to tear the house down here in Michigan. It's certainly going to be, like I said, a tall task ahead of Gargano to get the job done here tonight, as Femi immediately grabs a collar and elbow tie up on Gargano, and of course he's going to have the power advantage over Gargano heading into this one. And Gargano's really going to have to stick and move and really use his quickness to his advantage as he gets met with a huge right to the face. And Femi again trying to get the power over Gargano, sending him into the corner. Is now Gargano. Oh, what a chop from Femi. And look at this, Gargano, though, like I said, trying to use his speed to his advantage. Femi going for a roll-up here. Gargano able to get the shoulder out. And Femi just smacking the hand right onto the canvas. Oba now going to the top rope. That is a very scary sight as he calls Gargano up to his feet. Oba, look out here, goes for a strike off the top rope, and that's the first mistake that he's made in this match. Big super kick by Gargano, stuns the big man. Stuns the big man, did Gargano, got a cover of one out of it. And a big strike right to the face. Gargano getting caught again in the grasp of the ruler. And again, it's collar elbow. Femi trying to fight for control here, grabs a headlock. Gargano looking to find a way out of here. And it looks like Gargano able to shove him off. And now trying to send Oba to the outside. Oba is not going to oblige on that. It looked like Candice LeRae. Oh my God, look out. I was going to say, it looks like Candice LeRae was trying to even the odds with a unqualified kendo stick, but obviously you're going to need more than the kendo stick to knock down the rulers. He just sent Gargano about 15 feet in the air. A nice reversal out of that powerbomb attempt. Femi's looking to put his thing to bed already. Goes for the cover one. Oh, almost got a 2 count out of that. And now Oba getting Gargano back up to his feet. Look out here. Goes for a clothesline and connects. Connects with a big elbow strike right to the heart of Gargano. And Candice LeRae again in the corner here, trying to play devil's advocate a little bit. As Gargano able to get Femi off his feet. Goes for a chop. Femi retaliating. And now look out here, Gargano with a nice reversal. Goes off the rope. Spikes Femi with a DDT. Goes for the cover here. Does Gargano. Again, only a shot at 1. And Gargano suddenly having a position in this match to get something going for himself. That's more than what you can say for most Femi matches. Is now Femi has Gargano up. Oh my God, just sending him face first down to the mat. And you don't want a man that size jumping at you like that. As now Oba going off the second. Big mistake as Gargano rolls through and gets the knees up. And now, wait a minute, Gargano looking to tie Oba up with a roll-up. Imagine if you beat the ruler with a roll-up. Femi trying to get his head back in the game. While he might have the power advantage over Gargano, Gargano certainly has the experience advantage over him. As now Gargano slides through the legs. Hurricane Rana connects. And now Johnny Gargano was trying to go off the top rope here, but now Gargano calling for something in the corner. He has Femi on his feet. Big super kick connects. Gargano's not done there just yet as he goes off the top rope. Goes for a double foot stomp. Femi, nice reversal. And now, oh my God, just sent him for a ride. Femi sending Gargano for the ride here. And now, wait a minute, Gargano catching the leg of Femi. Oh, just snapping the leg of Femi. Gargano again able to somehow back Femi up to those ropes. As now he sends Femi to the outside. What does Gargano have planned here? Like I said, use your speed to your advantage. My God, what a DDT. A DDT connects beautifully to Femi. This could be Gargano's opportunity. The ruler is rocked. The ruler is rocked and Gargano knows it. Gargano knows it. As look out here, goes for a slingshot spear. Femi able to get the reversal and send him off the ropes yet again. Again, that absolutely towering spine buster by the ruler. And oh, wait a minute, Gargano now trying to stick and move here. No, Femi again with a fall from grace. And you don't kick out of 2 of them. A worthy opponent Johnny Gargano was here tonight in Michigan, but Femi still coming away with his hand raised in victory. The ruler continues to rule over Monday nights and the Intercontinental Championship division. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Rhea Ripley calling out Io Sky, letting Io Sky know that while she does respect her, she has something that she wants, that being the WWE Women's Championship. As to who she wants to fight at WrestleMania, the Genius of the Sky, the Eradicator, we got to make it happen. And yes, indeed, Io Sky accepts Rhea Ripley's challenge for the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania. What a match that's going to be between two of the best. Well, what an announcement that was indeed, folks. Rhea Ripley making her choice for the Women's Championship, and she chose Io Sky. A once-in-a-lifetime matchup between those two, as we are joined by another women's champion here on Monday Night Raw. Liv Morgan, the women's Intercontinental champion, joined down here by her boyfriend, Dominic Mysterio, as she looks to take on the women's tag team champion, Lyra Valkyria, here tonight. But I still cannot get over the fact that we're going to get two generational talents in the women's division known as Rhea Ripley and Io Sky at WrestleMania in Vegas. What a match that is going to be. And that already begs the question, or almost doesn't even leave a question, as to who Bianca Belair will be facing, because there's only one choice, and that would be the center of the universe, the women's world champion on Friday Night SmackDown, Tiffany Stratton. And both of those matches have the potential to be match of their nights when we get to Vegas. As here we are joined by one half of the women's tag team champions, Lyra Valkyria. You can see the other half of the women's tag team champions, Bayley, making her way down with Lyra. Making sure there's no funny business between the Judgment Day here tonight. As Lyra Valkyria now has a big opportunity to defeat the Women's Intercontinental Champion here tonight. A title I'm sure Lyra Valkyria would love to say that she has held, along with the Women's Tag Team Championship, along with being a former NXT Women's Champion. She certainly has the skills, possesses the skills to get the job done here tonight, even if the championship isn't on the line. As we're getting ready for this one, Liv Morgan and Lyra Valkyria one-on-one. Here we go, Lyra and Liv locking up in the center of the ring. I think Liv was actually going to go for a chop, but Lyra Valkyria lobbying to go for a collar and elbow. Liv Morgan getting the better of Lyra Valkyria there. And now Liv Morgan going off the ropes here. Oh, Lyra Valkyria not having any of that. And now Lyra goes off the ropes. Oh, she catches her, though, with a springboard crossbody. Almost got the count there, but Lyra needs to get a little bit more going for herself before she can pin a Women's Intercontinental Champion. Now Lyra Valkyria lighting up the chest of Liv Morgan. Big chop averted. Oh, what a kick. What a kick by Lyra. Rocking the foundation of Liv Morgan's jawline. As now look at this, big drop kick connects. The big drop kick connects by Liv Morgan to Lyra Valkyria. And now Lyra, look out here. Stepping through, but no. Oh, a chop to the knee. Chop to the knee by Liv Morgan, or excuse me, by Lyra Valkyria to Liv Morgan. And a big elbow strike right to the face. Lyra trying to capitalize here. Big drop kick into the corner. Goes for the cover. Only a count of 1. Liv Morgan, oh, just getting the elbow right to the forehead for her troubles. Goes for a kick. Lyra Valkyria not able to get it going. Liv Morgan now going for not 1, not 2, but the 3 amigos. Ending in the center of the ring here. Oh, beautifully executed. I'm sure Daddy Don would be very impressed with that. And Liv Morgan just strutting her stuff in the middle of the ring. Got to double up for a 6 amigos. As Lyra Valkyria now out of harm's way. Look out here. A tilt-a-whirl arm drag connects. Goes for an enziguri. Liv Morgan escaping. Again, trying to go for a suplex this time. Lyra again able to telegraph here off the low. Look at here. Frankensteiner connects by Lyra Valkyria to Liv Morgan and almost awarded her the victory that time. And if I'm Liv Morgan, I'm looking to switch up my tactics in this match. She keeps trying to go for a suplex or a 3 amigos or whatever, but that you don't give Lyra Valkyria the opportunity to project what you're going to do next. As you can see again, Lyra again stepping out from Liv Morgan's attempt. Lyra now sending Liv Morgan off the ropes. Look out here, big arm drag connects to Liv. And again going for a suplex, but Lyra Valkyria escaping yet again chopping at that knee. Really wearing down that knee is Lyra Valkyria. But Liv Morgan caught her off guard that time. Goes for some knees to the face and connects with it. Connects with the knees to the face. As now this time Liv Morgan again able to get the 3 amigos going for herself once more. And you really need to capitalize on moments like this. Don't give Lyra Valkyria the opportunity to get back up to her feet. That's exactly what Lyra's doing as she blocks her attempt. And now, wait a minute, Lyra now might have her where she wants her. Drives her with the Fisherman Driver. The Fisherman Buster Driver connects. And now Liv Morgan trying to find out what the hell has happened in this match. That's given Lyra Valkyria. Oh no, look at Dominic Mysterio. Mysterio providing a distraction to Lyra Valkyria. As Liv Morgan tries to shake the cobwebs off, but Lyra Valkyria is distracted by Dominic Mysterio. Liv Morgan now into the ropes, I should say. Big strike right to the face. And now Liv Morgan just teeing off on Lyra Valkyria on the corner here. A nice escape by Lyra Valkyria as Liv Morgan could have been going for the end right there. And now Lyra up and over here. Look at this. German suplex connects. A German suplex connects to Liv Morgan. And now Lyra. Oh, wait, look at here. What's going on here? Uh-oh. We just said Bayley was out here to try and make sure that there was no distractions in this match. It looks like Raquel Rodriguez, well, her music was playing, but no, oh no, wait, Lyra Valkyria now. Look out here, goes for a crossbody. And now, wait a minute, Liv Morgan with a knee strike right to the midsection. And Raquel Rodriguez never show her face, but she certainly provided the assist by distracting Lyra Valkyria. Goes for the cover, 1, 2. Well, Liv Morgan with the big win over Lyra Valkyria here tonight. Bayley trying to check on her fallen tag team partner, obviously with the help of Raquel Rodriguez distraction. But oh, Liv Morgan is not done just yet. Wait, what the hell? What is this? That's Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez is just laying out Bayley and Lyra Valkyria with Liv Morgan. What the hell's this all about? Well, folks, a very interesting developing thing here on Monday Night Raw is it looks like Roxanne Perez is either in affiliation with the Judgment Day or has joined the Judgment Day as a whole after attacking Lyra Valkyria, the woman that her and Bayley actually knocked off to become the tag team champions back when Roxanne Perez was tag teaming with Cora Jade. But now it looks like Roxanne Perez has found a new friend here on Monday Night Raw, a group of friends, maybe a family of sorts in the Judgment Day. As it is main event time here in Michigan, a match that has been building up for quite some time now. Kyle Fletcher and Konosuke Takeshita, two men that have been making a target of Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre since arriving on the scene, along with Seth Rollins making up the Vision. And tonight, the tag team match goes down. Fletcher, Takeshita, McIntyre, and Owens should be one hell of a match to end our show as we near closer and closer to WrestleMania, just shy of 4 weeks away. And these team that I'm told is called ProtoShita, combining obviously the Kyle Fletcher Protostar nickname and Takeshita's last name. They are taking on a veteran, a team of veterans, but not a veteran tag team. I can't say I've seen Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens tag a bunch of times throughout my entire knowledge of professional wrestling. But either way, these two do have a common goal, and that is destroy the Vision. And particularly Kyle Fletcher and Konosuke Takeshita, like I said, two men that have almost been trying to make a name for themselves off of McIntyre and Owens, given the pedigree that McIntyre and Kevin Owens does have here in the WWE. It is a smart strategy if you ask me, but you know, it's also a plan that was certainly headed by Seth freaking Rollins himself, being that Rollins is very familiar with McIntyre and Kevin Owens, and he realizes the danger that they present. So he wants to obviously make Fletcher and Takeshita look even more dangerous by even having the audacity to attack and go after them. And now all of a sudden you got a pissed off Scottish psychopath and a prize fighter, Kevin Owens. Something that I don't know if I would really warrant out of the Vision. But nonetheless, that's where it falls for them right now. As you can see, McIntyre has a grin from ear to ear tonight. He knows he's gonna get his pound of flesh one way or another. McIntyre already holds a victory over Kyle Fletcher as is. That's what got him into the Elimination Chamber, a match that Drew McIntyre was actually almost dominating of some sort. He got 3 eliminations throughout that entire time. All future stars of this business, and Braun Breaker, Ilya Dragunov, and of course Jacob Fatu. Let's look out here, Kevin Owens, a man that loves to fight, a man that runs the moniker Fight Owens Fight, back here on Monday nights. Arrived back here on the scene at the premiere episode of Monday Night Raw, taking on our champion CM Punk, who I'm told will be in the house next week to address his WrestleMania opponent, Seth freaking Rollins. Punk has been on a little bit of a hiatus, so to speak, these last few weeks, but he's back next week. Meanwhile, tonight it's time to take care of some business for Owens and McIntyre. And the real question underlying here is, where is Seth freaking Rollins in all this? Maybe he wants to give Takeshita and Fletcher the opportunity to showcase what they can do on their own. And we're going to see exactly what they are made of as Takeshita starts this thing off with McIntyre. Immediately going for the tag to Fletcher, but McIntyre, escaping and goes for a strike on Fletcher. Takeshita using that opportunity to get the advantages. Now he tags in Fletcher, sending McIntyre off the ropes, and that is certainly a big man to be thrown out to the sky like that. As now Kyle Fletcher targeting the arm of McIntyre. Goes for a kick here. Now Fletcher again going for a tag to Takeshita. We haven't seen too many tag team matches out of Takeshita and Fletcher, but they're showing exactly how well-oiled of a machine they possibly could be. As now Takeshita just throwing some kicks right to the ribs of McIntyre, just getting fired up that time. And Takeshita is no small man. I mean, he almost stands eye to eye with McIntyre, as does Kyle Fletcher. So it's not like they're actually paling in comparison here tonight. As Kyle Fletcher targets that knee of McIntyre. McIntyre, though, able to get a nice escape and send Kyle Fletcher down to the ground with a shoulder tackle. As McIntyre sending Fletcher off to the ropes here. And now look out, McIntyre peeling him away from the turn, but oh my God, just sending him face first down. Very scary sight if I'm Kyle Fletcher, and even a scarier sight is being deadlifted off the ground by another man. McIntyre goes for the cover here. Fletcher has to kick out. Is that Drew McIntyre? A Michinoku driver connects to Fletcher. Goes for the cover again. Fletcher getting the shoulder out. As he looks to get the tag to Takeshita, and does. McIntyre now back into the ring with Takeshita. Fresh matchup between these two. Never seen these two go at it. Big elbow strike right to the face. And now McIntyre sending Takeshita out to the apron here. Going to send him to the floor, it looks like. And here comes the crushing blows right to the chest of Takeshita. McIntyre giving a good old shout out to his buddy, his brawling buddy, Sheamus. McIntyre's fired up here tonight in Michigan. And now what the hell's McIntyre got planned for Takeshita? Look out here, over the top rope goes McIntyre. My God, wiping out Takeshita is the Scottish psychopath. And now sending Takeshita into the barricade this time. And Takeshita now has a hold of McIntyre. A German suplex on the outside. And now Kevin Owens trying to get his pound of flesh here as McIntyre and Owens go right after Takeshita. A count of 6 on the outside. Needs to be really careful. You know McIntyre and Owens doesn't want this match to end on a count out. They want to do the damage to the Vision. As now McIntyre getting Owens into the equation as Drew McIntyre exits the ring. And now Takeshita. Takeshita again having to deal with McIntyre. Chop to the eye. And McIntyre. But the referee's telling him to get the hell out of here. As now Takeshita delivers a DDT to Kevin Owens. And now Takeshita goes off the ropes with a knee strike right to the face. Knee strike right to the face, and now Takeshita, look out here. A springboard swanton. And we mentioned how big of a man that Takeshita is, but we're not used to him taking to the skies like that. As I look out here, he has Owens on the outside, but McIntyre, trying to deliver a clothesline off the ropes. Might have just tripped, though, as now Kevin Owens averting a blue thunder bomb. And now Owens, goes for a senton. Takeshita trying to take both members out. Count of 6 here as Takeshita trying to send Kevin Owens back into the ring. Owens gets back in the ring, though. And now look out here. Kevin Owens has Takeshita up for a back suplex. No, spins him around for a sidewinder suplex. Owens going for the cover here. Takeshita got a kick out at 1. And now Takeshita looking for the tag to Kyle Fletcher. Owens not going to allow that. Owens now sending Takeshita into the turnbuckle. Is that Owens going off the ropes? Look out here. Oh! Takeshita, nice reversal. Goes for a clothesline. Owens with a nice counter out of it. Is now Kevin Owens. Look out here. Has Takeshita. Grabs him by the arm. Oh, and just spikes him right on the knee. Is now Owens on that second rope. Look out here. Oh, what a moonsault. Prize fighter coming in clutch with that moonsault. Protostar making the save. A big strike from Owens. As now look out here. Kevin Owens has Takeshita on his shoulders. Oh, just driving him down to the mat. Goes for the cover. Takeshita getting the shoulder out. Big strike averted by Takeshita. And now Takeshita going for a powerbomb. No, Owens, nice counter out. And now, wait a minute. Oh, goes for a pop-up powerbomb, did Owens. Takeshita escaping again, though. Big strike from Owens. Takeshita trying to match his energy here. And a big boot from Owens now. As now he goes off the ropes. Oh, goes for a body splash. Takeshita out of harm's way. And what a clothesline. Knocks Owens off his feet, but Owens right back on it as he challenging Takeshita to a fight here. And now, wait a minute, Kevin Owens caught him off the ropes with a pop-up powerbomb. Goes for the cover, count of two, Takeshita having to pop the shoulder out. And Takeshita now does not want to find himself in the corner while Kevin Owens goes to work like this. And now Takeshita has him up on his shoulders here. What does Takeshita have planned as he sends Owens for a ride with an electric chair German suplex combination? Takeshita just spiked Owens right on his neck as here comes the Protostar. Kyle Fletcher now joins our match back as he sends Owens off the ropes. And now look out here. Oh, just spiking him with a Michinoku driver. Owens has to get the shoulder out, though. Kyle Fletcher now, stopping that hot tag from happening. And here comes the Protostar Kyle Fletcher, a man that Seth Rollins has gone to war about, saying that he is indeed certainly a future of WWE in every aspect. As that Owens goes for a chop, Fletcher reversing it, and a big strike right to the back. Fletcher now, nice counter. And now Kevin Owens just muscling Fletcher up. KO now. What does he have in store for Kyle Fletcher? Huge double axe handle to the back. Kyle Fletcher, though, just spiking the shoulder of Kevin Owens. Goes for a clothesline. Ducks the attempt, does Fletcher as well. And now Kyle Fletcher, look out here. Oh, and a back suplex right on the arm. A back suplex right on the arm from Kyle Fletcher connects with a beautiful clothesline. Trying to stun Kevin Owens here. And now, wait a minute, super kick averted. KO now. And now, wait a minute, nice reversal by Fletcher. Oh, inverted DDT. Inverted DDT, and now, wait a minute, Fletcher has Owens up for a deadlift powerbomb, sit-out style. Goes for the cover. Owens getting the shoulder out. Owens getting the shoulder out, and now Kyle Fletcher coming in like a cannonball with those knees. Oh no, wait a minute, got caught with the stunner. The stunner connects. Takeshita needs to make the save. And now Konosuke Takeshita looking to take out Kevin Owens with an absolutely jaw-jacking forearm strike. And now, wait a minute, sends Owens for the ride. And now McIntyre trying to get the hot tag, but Takeshita's there to make sure that doesn't happen. Fletcher now sending Kevin Owens off the ropes. Look out here. Trying to send Kevin Owens for the ride. Big boot averted. And now, wait a minute. What a clothesline by Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher Feeling the momentum shifting here. Big run up. There's a kick from Fletcher. A kick from Fletcher connects. And oh, wait a minute. Fletcher looking to take Owens up for the brain. No, went for the brain buster. Owens escaping. That brain buster might have put Owens away, but Owens able to counter out of it as he now goes for a powerbomb of some sorts and just spikes him with the powerbomb. Spikes Fletcher with the powerbomb, and now, wait a minute. Owens has Fletcher up. No, Fletcher, nice counter. Spins him around into a clothesline. And wait a minute, Kyle Fletcher. Oh, just spiking that arm right into the canvas. Big super kick by Fletcher as he gets the tag to Takeshita once again. But McIntyre gets the tag as well. And now, wait a minute, goes for a clothesline. McIntyre, nice escape. And now McIntyre grabbing a hold of the boot of Takeshita. Takeshita now in a bad way here as McIntyre trying to have him in the corner. Goes for a clothesline. No, McIntyre, a nice escape. And look at the power of McIntyre just muscling Takeshita up for a suplex. McIntyre now tagging in Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens a stop to the arm of Takeshita. And now goes for a clothesline and connects with it. Takeshita now, what does he have in store for Owens? Look out here, a blue thunder bomb. A blue thunder bomb connects. McIntyre making the save. But wait a minute, Takeshita now lining up Kevin Owens. Oh no, wait a minute, McIntyre. McIntyre was going for something. Oh, look out here, Fire Thunder Driver. The Fire Thunder Driver by Takeshita in the center of the ring. Owens getting the shoulder out. What a tag team match. And wait a minute, Takeshita calling Owens back up to his feet. Fletcher is trying to play advocate here. Kamigoye knee strike by Takeshita. Goes for the cover. Again, it's Owens getting the shoulder out. Animosity between these two teams is looking to get it all solved here tonight is Kevin Owens. And now McIntyre just going to work on Takeshita here. Look out, has him up for a sit-out deadlift German suplex. Or a gut-wrench powerbomb. I'll get my moves right, I guess, eventually. As Fletcher gets the tag to Takeshita. And now Fletcher meeting McIntyre off the ropes. Send him over. Look out here as he sends McIntyre for the ride with the Michinoku. And wait a minute, Drew McIntyre now sending Fletcher into the corner. McIntyre has Fletcher on the top rope. And wait a minute, what the hell does McIntyre have planned for Fletcher? Meanwhile, Kevin Owens is going over to the side of Takeshita. And now, wait a minute, McIntyre has Fletcher on the top rope for a huge white noise. A white noise off the top rope. McIntyre calling for the end. Looking to kick Kyle Fletcher's head straight off his shoulders. Claymore averted. Kevin Owens is wiped out. Fletcher going for the tag to Takeshita, I believe. Goes for a kick instead. McIntyre, though, escaping. And now look out here. There's the Claymore strike right to the face. And McIntyre bringing in Tenoste Takeshita as he looks to go for the pin on Fletcher. Count up, pin 1, 2, and 3. McIntyre gets the win for his team. What a victory for McIntyre and Kevin Owens. Finally getting a measure of revenge on the Vision here tonight in Michigan. Gotta feel good for the prize fighter and the Scottish Psychopath.